2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports, Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Well, for San Antonio, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. We'll be.
The Suns are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Well, before you look ahead, and David Aldridge is...
Well, guys, when Devin Booker's father finished his playing career in Europe, Devin, who was then 15, moved from Michigan to Mississippi to train with him. Devin said it was a culture shock, but it was the best decision I ever made. I was a student of the game, but I never understood the grind. He instilled that, and it stuck with me. Kevin?
And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, D.A. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young teams getting blown out. Clearly they're in rebuild mode. At what point do you start to focus on player development versus winning games? He's checked in for Green. Chris, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns, Chris and Chandler are up front. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And stolen by Booker. From about 16. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Booker's got 6.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
Right side, Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 6. Aldridge sets up the pick now for DJ. And here's Leonard from 3. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
They set the pick. Parker against Bledsoe. Releases. Got a piece of it. The second effort, and it's laid in by Aldridge. He's got 10.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Chandler a screen. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. Booker outside. Over DJ. Again, the miss by Booker.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Spurs.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long 3. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. In transition, here comes San Antonio. San Antonio again missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Mills with it. Passes it to Collier. He kicks to Laverne. Gay with no one around. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 5. Knight in the corner. Fires from deep. Laverne grabs the miss. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Charlotte.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers. Some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
Picked by Williams. Ulis passes to Chris. Outside Williams. And stolen by Gay. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. It's good. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong. Measures it perfectly.
Jackson kicks to Ulis. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Knight. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Now, DJ. Pass to Laverne. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anderson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
There's a screen by Williams. Knight against Anderson. Jackson has the open look. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man. I think for Brandon Knight, it's been a bit of a roller coaster over the last couple of seasons. His worst season was 2016. You know, he saw himself relegated to a minor role, but is looking to start fresh and get back to where he used to be as a player.
Jackson kicks to Ulis. Williams dishes to Ulis. Baseline try. He can't get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Tries a 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Knight. And he converts the layup. Knight's got his first 2 points of the night.
This guy's got great size for a point guard. Explosive scorer. I mean, he can kill you inside as easily as outside. Knight is dangerous.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's DJ missing. Suns trail by 14. And Ulis has it in the corner. Picked by Williams. And here is Ulis for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this? So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So for the Suns, we've got Green, DJ out there with Tony Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Leonard in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Bledsoe, banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Booker. Parker kicks to Leonard. Here's DJ. Kicks it out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
I think that's the most frustrating thing, right? You've earned the opportunity to take those free throws, and you don't cash in at the line.
Bucket is good.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
Aldridge kicks to DJ. Aldridge is screen. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Warren. Green, no luck.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Here's Warren. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green inside the three-point line. Again, the miss by Green.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Booker. He can't hit that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
It's good. And that's now 6 points for DJ.
Boy, what a quick trigger on that jump shot. That's what you want from DJ, right? No hesitation. Just catch it and shoot it.
Bledsoe with it. Leonard picks him up, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. And it's DJ with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 22.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they've played that style. The Suns and that running gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
And that one drops. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Warren a screen on Parker. There's a screen by Chris. And here's Warren for 3. Offensive rebound. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 6.
Yeah, because of his length and toughness, so difficult to stop Chandler from converting off the window.
They set the pick. Leonard the pass to Parker. Double team on Parker. Leonard with no one around. Here's Aldridge. Another shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Doris, so much talk about offense. How do you slow some of these guys down defensively? I mean, one way is to draw charges, but in thinking of that, who do you think is the best at doing that these days?
You know, Kevin, it can be a lost art in the game of basketball on any number of levels. You have to be willing to absorb contact, and sometimes from guys much bigger than yourself. So some of the names that come to mind for me, Marcus Smart with the Boston Celtics, Kemba Walker, always the smallest guy on the floor, is never afraid to give up his body. From the big guys, I'd probably say Maurice Spates or DeMarcus Cousins. Both are willing to cede that contact and try to gain an advantage going the other direction.
Yeah, they know they're going to take a hit, and they willingly take the hit for the betterment of the team.
Right.
Shots good by Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's a screen by Chris. Down low, changes up, and it's good on the layup. Chris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Outside, Green. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Booker's got 14 points.
Kev, how about the lightning quick release? It makes Booker.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the... So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Kawhi Leonard. DJ is checked in for Danny Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. On the court for the Suns, Jackson and Chris, the athletic pair in the forward slots. Ulis is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. It's Knight with the drive. Good.
Yeah, because of Knight's thin frame, guys try to push him around, but that time it leads to an and one.
Greg, you look at Brandon Knight and you figure that he would be perfect in the role of a sixth man off the bench.
You know, I think you hit it right on the head. I think he does fit that mold because of the ability to play both guard positions and also as a scorer facilitator. It's just never easy to learn the nuance of that role right off the bat. Adjusting to it is one reason I think he struggled so much last year.
A three from Mills. Rebound by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams. Mills with the rebound.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'm not sure what he's thinking. You know, hopefully he won't attempt the shot next time because the D leaves him wide open from there. Listen, there's a reason they're giving him space.
Now the dish to Jackson. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? That doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting.
Hey, Greg, when you watch Josh Jackson play, it's easy to see that he can eventually be one of the best defenders in the league if he works at it.
The blocks and steals, I think, will always be there for Jackson with that length. As he progresses as a player, though, he should improve in the little things. It reminds you a bit of a young Andre Iguodala at times with how explosive he can be athletically.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And here they go. They get it back. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 13.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out.
Ulis kicks to Knight. Over Collier. The shot by Knight, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball. Whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Thibault, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good on the putback. Laverne's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Outside Knight, trying to get back on track. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, you get a chance to get behind the defense, and DJ makes his move, able to cash in on the break.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Chris. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Ulis passes to Jackson. Over Gay. Good work defensively by Gay. Spurs shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And Anderson kicks to Gay. Anderson the screen. Spurs working the ball around now. Feeds it to Mills. Dishes it to Gay. Pass to DJ. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Anderson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Knight dishes to Ulis. There's a screen by Chris. Ulis can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Anderson, a screen on Knight. DJ passes to Laverne to the paint. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. Here we go. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with DJ, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. To the wing right side. Now here's DJ. D right on him. From past the arc. Forbes can't get it to go. The Suns shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Jones. No good. Shot missing. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Bertans. Guarded by Len. DJ with it. There's the pass to Bertans. There's a screen. Stolen by Bender. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Here is Forbes. Now DJ in the corner. Murray with it. The tray. And Jones pulls it down. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Jones is running. Bender kicks to Knight. He dishes it to Bender. Knight passes to Bender. Back to Knight. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Kev, what a feed. That's what you get from DJ. Someone who understands where to put the basketball and when.
And here is Knight. Plan a screen. Knight kicks to Bender. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Leonard with the ball. Jones covering. Now here's DJ. Not a lot of room. Leonard dishes to DJ. Wide open look here for Murray. Traps in the tray.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the screen. Knight kicks to Len. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
They're consistent.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Tony, you guys seem to really pick up the intensity tonight. What was happening out there?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Looked like a typical Spurs game, Tony. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Great job